Welcome to Wrestling Union. I got some good questions today, so I hope you enjoy, and let's have fun. First question. What advice would you give anyone for battling anxiety and depression? Well, I can't speak for everybody. I hate to tell anybody how to live their life because we're all different and what works for me may not work for you at all. But all I can really do in this situation is tell you my own experience and hopefully you relate to something. I went through years of living in fear and not trying to improve my mindset. Instead, I would just live with depression and anxiety and not talk to anybody or get help. I felt ashamed of it and I thought my friends and family were normal because I always felt broken and not normal. So I did what I had to do. I didn't want to be this way anymore and I worked on improving my life. It began with eating better, exercising, getting enough sleep, and showering more too. And as you know, for a depressed human, it's difficult to keep yourself clean because you lack energy, motivation, or desire to do anything. But man oh man, I fought that and always tried to do my best because damn it, I wanted to feel better. And by the way, I did shower, but I'm just saying I did it every day, not just like 4 times a week or something. I do it every day because I like being clean. Clean makes me feel better about myself, and even keeping my room clean or just anything around me clean, it makes me feel better. Cleanliness goes a long way, I think. But I'll also tell you what else made me feel a lot better and improve my mind. My girlfriend. When I met her, things got way better for me. I saw life in color again, things weren't so dull and grey, and my outlook on life was a lot more positive. So falling in love, spending my days on creating memories with her, still creating memories every day, helps me. So those are things that has helped me along the way, but it's also a long story. I also suffer from panic attacks and depersonalization disorder, which is scary as hell and I wouldn't wish it upon anybody, but luckily I am better now. I'm not really suffering from those things, but man oh man, I had it bad. I did. It was bad. But I can't stress enough how that wonderful girl has helped me. She is, oh my gosh, she's my angel. She's my light. I'm better because of her. She's my strength. She's my happiness. That's the truth of it all. That's how I got better. Being with somebody, falling in love. And the other things too. Exercising, eat well, blah blah blah. But yeah, you can just do those things that is a good way of making yourself feel a little better, I think. If you had to choose just one Harry Potter game to be remastered for the PS4, what would it be? I think it would be Order of the Phoenix, simply because it had free roaming with beautiful areas to look at, so I think seeing them in a remastered view would be pretty cool. It will be interesting to see Hogwarts with updated graphics, but honestly, I'd be okay with just the original Harry Potter games on the PS4. I just want to play them again. Will you be getting the PS5 next year? I can't believe we're already talking about the PS5. But no, I won't be buying it next year, and probably not the year after that, simply because I think it will be far too expensive, even more expensive than what the PS4 was when that first released. So I think I will have to wait a while. But here's the thing, honestly, I play story-based games. I'll sit down and play Fahrenheit, Life is Strange, all those kind of games and enjoy them. But those kind of games are kind of rare. And it's hard to find those kind of games in this day and age, especially with online being a dominant way of playing now. And I think the PS5 will make online even more of a focused feature than anything else. I think story and character-based games will vanish, sadly, and I think online will come into play much more. So if that's the case with PS5, I don't really want it, honestly. I don't care for online. I really, really don't. But anyway, yeah, moving on, sorry about that long rant. What are your thoughts on WWE 2K20's negative backlash? Well, most fans are complaining that it's glitchy, it's broken, which is fair, and it is. I can see it from the videos. You don't even have to play it to know that. But here's my thing. These games, these WWE games specifically, have always been glitchy messes. For me, in my own experience at least, I can't speak for everybody. But for me, in my own experiences, 2K15 was a glitchy mess. 2K17 was even glitchier. I remember the first day I played it, nothing but glitches. Nothing but glitches. And I also remember they had to give us like a bunch of patches after release because the game was pretty much broken. So 2K20 is not the first wrestling game to be that way. It's not the first broken wrestling game. there have been others. So I think people not buying the game for its glitchiness, well, if you bought 2K15 and 17 and you're not buying 2K20 because of glitches, kind of being hypocritical there, you know? It's like you buy these other glitchy games, what makes 2K20 so different? You know, so that kind of annoys me a little bit. Like they're going on like this is the first game to be this way. No, these 2K games have always had a glitchy nature to them. The reason I didn't buy it is because it's that same old car with a new paint job. It's the same shit every year. It's not progressing, it's not evolving, it's not moving to new heights, and I want change. I want 2K to do something different. I want them to stop playing it safe. I want them to do something crazy, think outside the box, stop with limitations. Let us be free, let us do crazy things. Let us go nuts again. But I do agree with the criticism though, you know, fans who are tired of buying the same game every year. I totally agree with that. I'm with you on that. It's just, I think I can deal with glitches, but I can't deal with a series not progressing or evolving. I just can't deal with that. So, 2K, get your shit together. Fans, these games have always been glitchy. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. 2K20 is not the first wrestling game to be broken. Please go and play 2K15 or 17, and you'll see. Well, then again, 17 probably has all those patches on it now, so whatever. Anyway, next question. Port key or flu powder? Port key. Although it does look pretty uncomfortable, but I do it, I don't care. Favorite animal? Cats. Yeah, I've always adored cats. And I relate to cats, you know, they're laid back, they sleep a lot, they run away from people. I'm a cat in human form. I love my dog to death, and I would never want him to go away, and also dogs live shorter lives than humans, so it's gonna be super sad when he goes away. Oh god. But yeah, I'd like a cat too. And I think in the future I'll have a cat with me, and it'll be fun, it'll be cute, yeah, it'll be great. Who do you think is the best heel in wrestling history? Vince McMahon himself, obviously. I mean, come on, it has to be, right? He's the devil on earth. Who do you think is the best babyface in wrestling? Maybe I'm being biased here, but I really think it's Jeff Hardy. Just a nice, down-to-earth, humble individual, and as I truly believe at one point he was as big a star as Cena was, if I dare say. And I really think in a world of regular boys and girls that you see in the business today that are not characters at all and they're just normal, average people who just so happen to wrestle, here's Jeff Hardy, who's a superstar, a real superstar, like a bigger-than-life character. Jeff Hardy is a kind-hearted, warm, wonderful man. He's a role model to many, including me. The man is a real superstar. He's a rock star. Pepsi or Coke? Oh, please. Coca-Cola always.
Mine. I should not have done that.
Have you heard of NWA Power on YouTube? Yeah, I like what they're doing. I like aspects of it. I like the old school and feel to it, which is intentional. And they're really going out of their way to make it look old school. And you also get a taste of what the characters like before they have a match, because they give off a promo and they, you know, they tell you about themselves, which is cool. And I gotta say, I'm impressed by some really amazing talkers. Magnus, James Storm, and Eli Drake. Really great stuff. I haven't really watched the other episodes, but I've seen like clips here and there on YouTube, and I like what I see. I really, really do. I like it. I even like Jim Cornette on commentary. I never thought I would say that. But yeah, there are many aspects to like. One criticism I have is the camera during matches. It has like a lowered, it's like lowered so you're seeing through the ropes, which is kind of annoying, but I can get over that. And yeah, in a world of mostly just wrestling with no characters or story, here's NWA Power going back to its roots of wrestling. And I really think we need more of that in wrestling today. So if you want that, watch NWA Power. If you had the opportunity to play Quidditch, would you play it if it was real? Sure, but what I really want to do is fly in a broom. I just really, really want to go on a broom and fly somewhere, anywhere. I don't care. I just want to be in the air and fly. And yeah, I'll play Quidditch, sure. If it gives me an excuse to fly in a broom, yeah. Dude, what would you do if John Cena died? Well, I said ask me anything and I gotta answer it. I think as annoying as a wrestler he was, I don't want the dude to die. But what would I do if he did die? Continue on my life, you know? Nothing changes for me. Time still moves forward. I mean, it would be sad, it would be shocking, but we all gotta move on, I get. God damn. What do you think of wrestling these days? And I have another question. Do a face reveal, dude. It's been like 5 years. That's not really a question. That's more of a demand. Like, do a face reveal now. Wait, 5 years? Really? Didn't I show myself in my 2K18 review and Red Dead Revolver review? I believe? Yeah, I did. Okay, look, here's my face. Well, here I am, and the reason I don't do a lot of these is because the lighting is always terrible, just like right now. So, I'm sorry, this is the best you'll get. And quite frankly, I'm bored, so back to the video. And what do I think of wrestling these days? You know, I think I've said my piece on wrestling a number of times. I think you all get it. But to remind you, just really quick, I think it lacks in story, it lacks in characters, zero logic in matches. They pretty much play out like WWE games now, where it just, nothing makes sense, it's just all over the place. And no selling. Some guy gets super kicked in the face, gets straight back up, and just continues on, like nothing ever happened. I hate that shit. Plus, too many shows in 1 week. It's just too much. Look, I know myself and my own experiences that how passionate we are for wrestling. But I think no matter how much you love something, you gotta give it space once in a while. You know? Watching it every day, you won't appreciate it as much. Now, if you watch it every week, and even if there was season breaks, which I wish there was, it would be actually really good, I think. I think it would be nice. It's like when I watch other shows, like Rick and Morty. I know it's stupid, but like, that went away for 2 whole years. And when it came back, man, I appreciated it a lot more because I really missed it. I wanted it back. It was gone for 2 fucking years. So I really, really loved it. But if I watched that every day, you know, and I just kept going on and on, especially how they're making 70 episodes apparently. If they showed those 70 episodes every day for the next 70 days, we'd all get bored of it. We would. We wouldn't appreciate it as much. So when stuff goes away for a while and it comes back to you, you appreciate it a lot more. And I think that definitely goes for wrestling, especially wrestling. I know some people are afraid that they'll miss out on something. You won't. Plus, you have YouTube. You can just look it up. If you missed out on something big, just watch it on the internet. Jesus Christ. I'm not like talking shit about you, alright? I'm just saying, guys, like, give yourself breaks. It's okay. You'll thank yourself because you'll appreciate it more. That's what I'm saying. Next question. What do you think of the new SpongeBob movie? It has a new design to it, which I'm not sure I like. I've watched it like 5 times, the trailer, and I'm just not sure if I like it. It's weird, you know? It's like a 3D, 2D thing that they have going on. And, yeah, I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it, but the design, yeah, it's unique. I'll say that much. Next question. My bro, what is life? What is life? Life is the universe experiencing itself. There you go. Did you think the Joker's film is all in his head, or did it really happen? Well, the movie clearly shows some things did in fact happen in his head, like the movie shows us that, that's a fact. But did he actually shoot Murray? Did he kill those guys in the subway? Yeah, I think so. Because even in today's society, you see these people do horrific shit. Even worse than what Arthur did in this movie. In today's society, things are bad, dude. Things are bad, and why can't a guy like Arthur do that too? I mean, it's not uncommon for a guy like that to snap and go crazy and kill people. It has happened. So, yeah, I think he did. I think he did kill those people. I think he killed everybody that you see in the movie. Yeah. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm sticking to that, so yeah. Can you tell me why I keep getting catfished on Tinder? If you keep getting catfished, why do you keep going on it? You know, you're doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. That's insanity! So, stop. stop. Just go outside and meet a woman. Although I met my girlfriend on Facebook, so moving on. Was South Park right when they said it wasn't real wrestling? Look, okay, the whole wrestling is fake thing. Yes, it is fake, but it's also real. And sometimes you don't know if it's fake or real. It's very blurry, you know? The lines get blurred. But it's fake in terms of they're not trying to hurt each other. It's scripted, it's staged, it's acting. And yes, that is all fake. But when you're wrestling in the ring and you're taking bumps, no matter how you land on a canvas, no matter how a steel chair hits you in the most safest way possible, you will still feel something. It's still painful. And look at Edge, look at Daniel Bryan, look at Tyson Kidd, even look at Steve Austin, who almost got paralyzed because of wrestling. It's dangerous. Edge, Daniel Bryan, and Tyson Kidd, career-ending injuries. I think Daniel Bryan came back, but he just got lucky, you know? Hell, I think Edge is coming back, actually. Okay. But still, though, wrestling is super dangerous. There's a reason they say don't try it at home. And yeah, you could kill yourself. Don't try it at home. Are you looking forward to Life is Strange 2? I played the first 2 episodes and I thought they were enjoyable. Plus, it looked gorgeous. And yeah, I really like the look of the game. However, I hate to be this guy, but it's true. I prefer Life is Strange 1 a lot more. Life is Strange 2 is good, but it doesn't have the same magic or appeal that the first has. So I did stop playing Life is Strange 2 eventually. I just couldn't keep my interest. And I do enjoy aspects of it though, such as the graphics, the exploration. Like, everything looks beautiful in that game. It's like an interactive painting. The soundtrack, beautiful. But also, I gotta say this, and a lot of people are gonna disagree with this, but it doesn't feel like a Life is Strange game. Like, it feels like a Donut game, but maybe they could have named it something else, like Wolf Brothers, or something like that. I don't know, but like, Life is Strange 2, it's kind of, I don't know, they didn't really need to name it that. I mean, hell, I think The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit feels more like a Life is Strange game to me. That's more in the vein of Life is Strange. That's more in the feeling and atmosphere and magic of Life is Strange than what Life is Strange 2 is. That just feels like a whole different kind of game to me. But that's just me though, that's how I feel. It's still it's a good game, but, and I'm sure a lot of people enjoy it, and it's good, it's awesome. It's not a bad game, it's just, it couldn't keep my interest, you know, I don't know. It just couldn't keep it. And maybe someday I'll play it all. Maybe I will go back to it and finish the game, but I just prefer the first one. And I do love Captain Spirit as well, because that also feels like it's in the Life is Strange universe. But Life is Strange 2, it just feels like it's its own game. It feels like it's on its own. And they should have just called it something else, in my opinion, but that's just me. Last question. What did you think of CM Punk's return? Very anticlimactic, to say the least. After all this time, that's his return? On some bullshit backstage show? Like, I'm sorry, but WrestleMania is not far off. And just imagine if CM Punk returned at WrestleMania. Imagine that. Imagine that. Like, here's my thing. Like, I have friends who are not wrestling fans, but they tune into WrestleMania every year because it's like the Super Bowl. People just tune in. Even if they don't watch football during the year, they do watch the Super Bowl just like wrestling. They don't watch wrestling during the whole, you know, the year, but once that day comes along, WrestleMania, they will watch it because they know it means something. It's big. It's the shows of shows, the granddaddy of them all, and I think if CM Punk returned there, that would have been a magical fucking night. Now look, I'm pretty sure he will have a match there, and it'll still be cool, but I don't know, I just feel like the surprise and then having the match would have been just a treat. Oh my lord, it would have been so, it would have been magical, dude. But no, he just had to return on some online show thing. Ugh. I don't know, man. Not for me. That's not how I would have went about things. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. I will have a review out, and I'll try to get more reviews out, because I do enjoy making reviews. Even if I hate a game, I can at least review it and shit all over it because it's fun. And I'm a sick bastard in that way, so yeah. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, and if I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.